My name is Elphasas. Yeah, of course. My name is Elphasas. You can call me Alpha. I stream every workday on Twitch, 5 p.m. EST. And you can also find me on YouTube and on Spotify. We are on Spotify, girls.
We're
I added that.
expanding. We're expanding.
Yes, we are. So, Niendis, go ahead, tell something about yourself.
Oh yeah. Hi, my name is Niendis. I stream on Twitch, mainly horror games. At twitch.tv/NiendisGirl, and I stream on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 12 p.m.
Okay. Cherry?
Sorry. I'm Twisted Cherry. You can just call me Cherry. I also stream to Twitch, Monday through Saturday. Time varying because I have a job outside of Twitch, unfortunately. But I also stream to YouTube as well. So you can find me in both places throughout the week. Yeah, there we go. I did it. I did an intro.
Yay!
Oh man,
Girls,
this feels like my
why did
first
you do the
stream every over again.
I have to explain why we do this because it's gonna be on Spotify and they cannot see us, so that's why we did the introduction. Basically. Hi, Kamikaze Mad Max, Wumpy, Cassidy, Kill. Everybody welcome in.
Kill, hi Mayor. Hi Freddy.
So today is yeah, this is gonna be something. Today is it's a haunted podcast, everything horror wise. I mean, hello, we're horror streamers, right? So
We are.
yeah, this just had to be. I mean,
I'm surprised we didn't do this in the beginning, honestly.
I'm actually really excited
Yeah.
about this topic. This is
me
really-
too. Yeah. The day is going fine, Maddie. How are you? So, we had what did we had? Let me see.
Do we want to
We-
start with? No, go on.
I mean, I guess we can just talk about like what we stream on our channels. We can start from there. Cause I
Yeah.
think
Sure.
I'm a hair loud. That's a first. I'm okay with being loud instead of quiet.
I can down there a little bit. Talk now.
Test.
Yeah, I think this is better.
I may have yelled in my mic too, Freddie. I'm sorry. But yeah, we can actually talk about like what we, cause like I'm kind of the oddball out because I know you two kind of stream similar things, but
Yeah. I mean, I only stream one thing, so.
For the moment.
for the
Yeah,
moment,
at the
for the
moment,
moment,
Yeah.
you found something you really like. So what is it that you're streaming right now? The only thing that you ever stream right now?
I pretty much only stream Phasmo at the moment. It's just such a comfort game for me, which kind of defeats the purpose of playing a horror game, I guess. But it's just comfortable and it allows me to interact well and be relaxed. I'm not saying that I know what I'm doing. I don't at all. But I think I know the game. So, and every now and again, I do play some indie horror as well. Those are usually the more fun, I gotta say.
Nice.
What about you, Cherry?
I stream a few things at the moment. So I mainly stream Dead by Daylight because I fell in love a few months ago. It's been the love of my life for a while. But I do branch out and I kind of stream a few other games here and there. Like I've been playing a lot of Ghost Exile the last few weeks, just because Dead by Daylight's in between update patches, so there's really no achievements to earn at the moment. So that's when I kind of branch out a bit. I'm playing a little bit of They Die Tomorrow.
Yeah, I've been playing a little.
Which is really fun. That one's kind of different. It's more of you're being hunted by a serial killer kind of thing than you hunting ghosts.
Yeah.
I'll play Phasmo a little bit, but mainly if I just hop in alpha streams. That's the only time I honestly play, or when they have a big update. Played a lot of it back when I first started streaming, but definitely not my love affair like it is for you guys.
No, yeah, we're definitely committed to the Phasmo life.
Definitely for sure.
Yeah.
It's kind of engulfed us.
I just
It's a
enjoy
main jam.
getting on
Yeah.
and using the tarot cards to kill people and then calling it good. That's what I
Yeah,
do.
that's the fun part, right? Murdering your friend.
Definitely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, and then Alpha, we
Yeah, for
already
me,
all
it's
know what she's streaming.
yeah, definitely Phasmo. I fell in love with Phasmo, and I can never get enough of it. I generally miss it when I'm not streaming it or on my days off. So yeah,
You will
that's
catch
definitely my
her.
main jam. But
Yeah.
I do tend to play other games too sometimes, and even stream some survival games. I like to put that in there too. That's when I am like a little burnt out on the spoopiness or something.
Yeah, you
Then
definitely have to add
yeah,
in some stuff to like kind of keep things fresh. Like
yeah,
I may stream Dead by Daylight a lot, but like I said, like I've got the Ghost Exile going. Plus, I'm doing my first playthrough of the Forest because
Yeah.
we've got
Which
like
is still
7
kind of a
Yeah.
days
horror
before the
game.
next one comes out.
Mhm.
So
Yeah, I will be definitely getting that one.
same.
Definitely, it
So
looks so good. Did you see how it looked?
yeah, they're huge
Wow,
improvements.
amazing.
Huge improvements. I'm super excited.
I
Yeah,
might try it when it comes out.
Yeah.
yeah.
That game has made me
Yeah.
very jumpy.
We're gonna try together.
I like when you like that sound you have when you complete builds, like it has like it reminds me like a gun loading kind of sound. Scares me every time. Every time. I am so jumpy. I don't know what it is about that game, but it makes me so jumpy.
I envy that so much. It is a
Yeah.
spooky game though. Like I consider it kind of it is definitely a survival
Yeah.
crafting, but also kind of a spooky
Yeah, like
game.
I'm definitely like a
Yeah.
huge survival player. Like outside of horror, survival games are probably like the next genre I would jump to.
Yeah.
So if you give me both of those together, it's perfect.
Your jam.
Yeah, for me
So-
too. Yeah. And it's nice because with those games you get to play with your community too.
Mhm. Absolutely.
I find that very cool.
We need more games to offer more than 4 players to play.
Yeah.
Yes.
Definitely.
There is actually.
The
Ghost
4-player
Exorcism Inc. is like
thing.
7, I think.
Does it?
Oh, is it?
Wow.
Yeah, or 6. I don't know. I would have.
Oh
to
yeah,
check
I know
that.
they
Either
upped it.
6 or
I know they
7.
upped it.
It's
Yeah.
quite a few.
But yeah,
Yeah.
we definitely
that's kinda
because like
cool.
I always have 1 or 2 friends always sitting out or something, or you got to do like the rotating thing. It's definitely need some games that allow you to have more stuff, more players. Some of us
Yeah.
have more than 3 friends.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely. Let's see.
So one
Um,
of the things that we were kind of talking about while we were kind of talking about this was what brought us to play horror games or
Yeah.
Oh
what got us
yeah.
into the horror genre.
What did you? Why did you want to become a horror streamer to begin with?
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We'll let Cherry sit on it a little bit.
Yeah.
What?
Give me time to think
For-
about it. This is like me when I go to a restaurant. I need to order last. You know. I
Well,
gotta
for
make sure.
me,
Fair. That's very
for
fair.
me, it was definitely the community. It's less toxic than other communities.
Mhm.
It's like I posted a meme the other day that you play like a very horrific game, but the streamer be like a
Yeah, the
puppy or a very sweet dog. I mean,
like a happy Labrador.
yeah,
Mhm, I
really
saw that tweet.
wholesome
It was
and
really
nice.
funny.
The community is so warm and welcoming, and I really love that. And with Phasmo, a game like Phasmo, you never know what you're gonna get.
Definitely.
It can go either way, and that makes it fun too for content. So
Right. I mean,
yeah,
you kind of
that was
blossomed
it
too,
for
'cause,
me.
like obviously I've known you a little bit longer than Niendis has known either one of us. Because I know in the beginning, like you were streaming some cool like story games here and there, doing your kind of own thing, but like you always reverted back to going to Phasmo, especially like when COVID was at the
Yeah.
height too. Like it was always Phasmo. Like that was the cool game to play. Like I was constantly playing it offline and online. Like definitely. Plus you've blossomed and grown from it for sure. Like you've built a huge community around Phasmo for yourself.
Yeah.
So
Truly did, yeah.
It's a really fun game to watch.
Yeah, I
For
think
people
so.
who don't, even for people who don't play it.
yeah.
Yeah.
I find there's lots of people that say that are scared of horror games and playing them, but they love watching them.
Yep.
True.
for me, I play it so much that I actually enjoy seeing more like different horror games
Yeah.
personally. But
Cassidy, yeah, 100% you, Cassidy, for sure. She doesn't like spooky games, but she'll get in there. She'll play Phasmo.
really,
Just described her to a
go.
T,
Eight
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Freddie mentioned that the forest is 8 players.
Ooh, 8 players. I don't have 8
Yeah.
friends. Like, I mean, I got a lot of friends, but I don't think I would have 8 people that want to play at once. So,
No.
I watch Phasmo streamers who have phasmophobia. Yes, you do. And thank you for coming this evening, Lord of Evil.
Lord
I
of
appreciate
Evil.
you a lot.
I feel like I've seen his name somewhere. I don't know. Your name looks familiar to me from somewhere, like in another stream. I wouldn't be surprised. A lot of
I've
us
seen
know a
it
lot of
too.
us stream. A lot of us kind of see
Yeah.
the same names
Yeah,
across
the
a lot
horror
of Twitches.
community is very tight knit. That's probably what kept me
Yeah,
into
it's
it.
really crazy because like right now
Yeah.
I have like 60 people in my like live list, but I can go into every stream and at least know 1 or 2 names across like every stream. It's crazy.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, there's always a lot of hi, good morning, good evening.
Yep.
Yeah.
Exchanged in everyone's stream.
Yep.
Even cooking recipes.
Yep.
Yes.
Oh man. But for me, for horror, I honestly like. So when I first started, and I kind of talked about this when we went over the episode a few episodes back, where we talked about like how we found our niche for streaming. When I first started streaming, I wanted to originally stream horror games because I've grown up in like the horror community. Like my bedtime stories were Stephen King and Dean Koontz. I would purposely fake being sick to watch 80s, 90s horror movies with my mom. I would.
Yes,
I went.
Freddie.
I went to school to be a special effects makeup artist for horror stuff. Like, I pretty much live and breathe horror. So I originally wanted to stream horror, but I didn't have a cool computer at the time, so I didn't really stream too much horror games because
Yeah.
a lot of it, like, my old computer would barely handle Phasmo. Like, I was the last one loading in. I would have to wait till everybody grabbed items because I was still loading, and like, it was not good. And then now that I have a good computer, I can actually stream like the horror games that I enjoy, love, and playing. And there's still a lot of games out there I still need to try that I want to play.
Oh yeah.
So, and it doesn't help that there's pretty much a new horror game coming out like every month. You know, there's no time. There is no
I feel
time.
Like the horror genre is really blooming as far as video games go.
Yeah.
Like there's a lot of games coming out.
Yes.
A lot of the ghost hunting games genre too as well. I
Yeah,
think
ghost
Phasmo
hunting
kinda
Yeah.
started
is
something and
bloomed.
now- Yeah.
But
Yeah.
the good thing is like each one's coming out with like their own like way of making theirs unique. Because obviously like we all know and love Phasmo. Like Phasmo is probably going to be a hot topic on these channels for like a while because it came out during COVID, which was a great time because we're all at home playing video games.
Yep.
Yeah.
And we all instantly fell in love with it because we've never had a ghost game like that before. So it was unique on its own. And then all of a sudden you see like all these, I don't want to say copycats, but some of them are copycats until they
I
kind
feel
of
like
figured.
some of them are a little more
Oh,
copycats
yeah.
than others. Yeah.
Some of them kind of realized, hey, we need to go down a different path and rebranded and redid things. Some of them are still like they're coming out right out the gate, being a ghost game, but like doing something completely different, which is amazing. So there's definitely something out there for everybody.
I think it should be its own genre now.
Yeah.
Like soon, they should Steam should make a category that is
Just ghost
for,
hunting.
like,
Yeah.
ghost hunting video games. Yeah.
That would be With how many there's out there, that'd be dope, honestly.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we also looked up where horror came from. Apparently, it came from ancient Greece. The horror genre literature dates back to ancient Greece and ancient Rome, where horror story explored themes related to death, demons, evil spirits, and the afterlife.
Yeah, I think horror has always been a way to like talk about fears, to kind of exercise them in a way.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So like it makes sense. And then it kind of evolved, like the modern horror genre kind of evolved like towards the end of
I mean,
the
we
18th
use it
century
for a lot of things over the and I can see the Greeks being the grandfather of genre because they lots of stories and plays.
Yeah.
But obviously you've got like folklore. Some of them they're pretty scary, especially if you get like folklore that involves some like pagan and Celtic type gods. Like some of those gods are pretty darn scary. I'd be scared to go in the woods. I'm not gonna lie. And so like obviously you would tell your children these, basically to like let them know like, hey, you're not gonna go off into the woods and just play. Like you need to stay close to the house. So like you would tell your kids these stories as a way to teach a lesson and put fear in them.
That as well, yeah, for sure.
Obviously with like demons in the afterlife, you've got your religious horror. I won't go too much into it because there are people that do have like PTSD from religious trauma, but obviously there's a fear of going to hell, and stuff like that, which is technically a horror kind of thing. So it's definitely rooted in our culture for sure.
Yeah. So basically, horror is around 200 years old, right, Niendis?
The modern version of horror, we're talking about like Frankenstein, Mary Shelley, Bram Stoker, Edgar Allan Poe.
Yeah.
And then maybe Lovecraft as well, in just slightly more recent times with his cosmic horror stuff.
Which
it definitely started in the like Victorian times. I would say that's probably where I would place it.
Oh yes, I love
around Victorian times.
Right?
Right.
So they got really into the occult, which is really amazing. I love it.
Mm-hmm.
That's one time period I would definitely time travel to experience a little bit.
Yeah.
If I could.
Definitely.
If only we had the hot tub time machine. Right?
Right.
Isn't that when they invented the Ouija board game?
Yeah, they got really into talking with spirits, which is really it became like a pastime that you would secretly do at night. Seances
were pretty
common.
Yeah.
Popular at like rich people's parties.
Yeah. Which is, pretty cool, honestly.
Yeah.
I would totally be down for a Victorian seance party. Just saying.
We should do it.
I would come in total like garb and dress the part and be all into it. 100%.
But yes, Kiel, I do agree.
Kiel, there is some kind of saying in the Dutch language. We say, heb je beide handjes gegeten? And that means, did you eat like sarcastic cookies today?
Oh man.
Does Kiel eat any other kind of cookies anyway?
Right? Love it.
He's very fluent in sarcasm.
Yeah, I know.
But yes, I do agree with you, Kiel. I do think that some organized religions did grab horror and made it into a
100%.
fear.
Yeah.
Fear-mongering? Scaremongering? I don't
know. We all know which ones did that
However
the most.
the English language works.
Right. I don't want to offend anybody's language, but I mean religion, just in case you are religious. But it can be crazy.
And then we were also talking about why we enjoy horror.
Yeah, so like the psychological part of it.
Yes.
I think that's kind of interesting too.
I'd have to agree with that because like being a horror fan, like I will sit there and watch. I don't care if it's like a crappy horror movie or like a really good horror movie. Like I will sit there and watch it mainly because I enjoy the special effects. Because sometimes the stories are super bad stories. And sometimes you get video games that way, like super bad stories. But not all of them. I'm sure all of us here have like played like MK games, like his like Find Yourself and stuff like that. I need some more games like that, please.
Some of those stories were really cool.
They
some
were
of them
super
were very
good.
Cryptic.
Yeah.
Some of them were just scaring the heck out of you.
Some
I mean,
of them
dolls.
just didn't make sense, but it still left you with a feeling of wonder at the end.
Yeah,
so
but like, I think like when it comes like for me, it's like kind of relatable, especially like when you get into like I enjoy like my favorite genre of horror is anything that's religious based or paranormal in the sense that includes like demonic possessions and stuff like that. Only because like I feel like that's more relatable than like some like, creature basement dude in your closet like hiding around waiting to like steal your feet or something. I don't know. I just feel like that's
there
more...
she goes with the feet again.
Right? Hashtag OnlyFans.
I'm
Gotta
seeing
plug
a
it.
theme here, Jerry. I'm starting to see a theme.
You gotta plug the OnlyFans. I gotta make money.
The feet.
Yeah.
But like, cause like, that's one of the things I think that draws us all to like the horror. Probably draws us all to horror is, in a sense, there's something relatable. Like we're all scared of something, right? Like we're either scared of a monster underneath the bed. We, needed nightlights when we were younger because we were scared of what was in our closet. We
Yeah.
don't want to go
Imagine
outside
being
at
a kid
night.
seeing somebody sit like a figure.
Right.
That's what I had when I was a kid. There was a ghost in my room
That is.
every night.
Yeah.
That was hella scary. It was a family member, I know that, but it was scary at first.
Still
And
unsettling. Yeah.
yeah.
Right, yeah, and so like it's definitely relatable, but like for me, like as you grow older, obviously your sense of, innocence kind of, goes away as you learn things out in the world. But for me, I always come back to the paranormal just because like even though I'm not religious per se, I still am very open to the idea of there being like other planes or fields of things for like, like ghosts and stuff like that. Like I think are very real. Just based on
Oh yeah, there
personal
is an in-between.
experiences.
That's what you mean.
Yeah,
There is
so
an
like
in-between.
when it comes to
Yeah.
the paranormal movies, like anything like with demons and stuff like that, like I can see that being a thing. Like I could see
Mhm.
somebody living in their house and just being tortured by, a ghost or
An entity,
entity with
poltergeist,
evil
whatever.
intentions. Like I
Yeah.
can see that being very real. So like for me, that's more of a gets my heart racing. Like I'm gonna make sure to get the priest in my house to bless it the next day, kind of thing. Over
Get the sage out.
being scared of
Smudge
Sage,
some
yeah. I would
Scratch
I
the
would
heck
go
out of
Sage.
it.
Yeah.
over being scared of the Babadook living in my basement.
Yeah.
Like for me,
I did love the Babadook.
It was really good.
Babadook is an amazing piece of horror.
It is really good. It is
Cassidy
really good.
wants the
Cinema.
drop off the OnlyFans link. OnlyFeeds.
I'll DM you. I'll DM you.
Yeah.
I keep joking around about making it a Feats OnlyFans, but I feel like I'm just gonna.
Yeah, I
do it
was
for
gonna
the
Oh,
say,
love
yeah.
of it.
Twisted. Put the link for the feet lovers.
Killer Nun is such a movie. That is really something. I'm so scared of the Killer Nun,
I
honestly,
have
Gil.
not seen that. I'll have to. I gotta write that down right now. Killer Nun.
Yeah, you
Grabbing a
should
pen.
see it. But 13 Ghosts is also.
Oh, that is my
I love that movie.
top 10 movie.
Mhm.
Cassidy, I
Just
also
saying.
smudge. I've
And
got it.
and can we please do that in the Midnight Society Discord?
It is
Watch 13 Ghosts
currently-
together,
yeah.
please.
It is currently on Netflix, by the way.
I mean, hello. Niendis haven't seen it yet, so
I haven't
there's
seen
one
it. We were just
reason.
talking about it. I
Oh
was
my
gonna say,
gosh.
let's do it.
There's like I can't even say anything bad about the 13 Ghosts. Like there was talk one time of making a 13 Ghost TV show, and I was like immediately like, I will fund my own. Like I will fund it myself.
Thank
like
you,
let's do
Mercy.
it.
I don't even know what it's about, so no spoilers.
Oh,
Oh.
it's such a good movie, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited. I heard a lot about it. I think Gil was talking to me about it. Gil, were you talking? I don't know. Someone was talking to me about it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No, I definitely I
Couldn't stand the game.
Yeah, that kid was really annoying. Really.
Oh, the kid screaming. Yeah,
Yeah,
that.
that was incredibly annoying.
Shout out to that mom that didn't just
That's
turn
okay.
around and.
As long as we get to see it.
That would have been the end of the movie.
I was making some comments of like, basically, I'm glad I'm not a parent because I don't think I could handle
Yeah.
that.
That movie definitely
Right.
makes you feel a certain kind of way about that.
But
I have the same with Dennis the Menace, but okay, that's a whole different story.
what? Oh man.
Okay, so horror will conduit for social bonding. Consuming horror in a group is a great way to bond and connect with your friends and family. Research suggested that such bonding is linked to oxytocin, which is often released when we are in frightening situations. This hormone facilitates feelings of closeness and affinity among the group members.
Oh, I feel like
So-
that's
I think
dopamine
that
getting
partially-
released. from
Horror
me.
bonds, basically.
I'm not a scientist by
saying.
any means, but I think how it works is because it releases adrenaline, because you feel like you're in a state of danger, right? So
Right,
it
yeah.
Yeah.
releases adrenaline. And then once the adrenaline has calmed down, it releases endorphins, which are the
Yeah.
happy
Yeah.
feeling.
Yeah.
thing.
Too. Also. Yeah.
It's
So
it's
when you
definitely a
experience that with a
dopamine
group
release
of
for me.
people, yeah, when you experience that with a group of people, there is bonding going on.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Definitely.
I
And then the
mean,
one
plus I
that
like
you
taking
had.
pleasure in watching people get scared while I'm sitting there. Like, I've seen this movie like 12,000 times. I'm not scared anymore.
Yeah.
They got that person like covered up, like, oh my god, it's great.
Yeah.
It's a great experience.
And then the other one was like a life thing for you that you always say, like the love thing.
The what?
The love thing.
Oh, well, I mean, I don't say it like that. I say that horror movies have been getting people laid since the 70s, but what I mean by that is that, like, like, if you watch it with, like, a significant other or someone on a date, like, I don't know, there's just something about
It's
It
a
makes you want to get all
catalyst.
it
snuggly,
releases
you know?
excitement, and it just,
Yeah.
it facilitates
Yeah, I can
all
see
of
that
that.
100%.
And I think it just goes back to the whole endorphins thing.
True. Yeah. And then there is the post-horror relaxation. So
Yes.
while we feel highly stimulated during a horror experience, a sense of relief arises after a positive conclusion of the experience. So if the evil entity gets obliterated, triggering the release of endorphins in your brain. And that's basically a group of peptides that can make us feel relaxed and refreshed.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting too.
Yeah.
It's funny because I actually enjoy more. I don't know if this is like indicative of anything, but I enjoy more horror movies with no happy ending. If that makes sense.
You know, I get
more
what you're saying, because, like, obviously, like, in Hollywood, they've always got, like, okay, this is the ABC of how to write a movie. Like, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
And so,
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
no matter what movie you're writing, like, you know, like, okay, well, this person has to die, this person has to live, like, this person's probably gonna almost die, maybe live, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, honestly. I can agree with you. I enjoy, and it's not just horror movies in general. Like, it's just any movie. Like, I'm okay not having that good, warm ending.
The fuzzy feeling at the end. Yeah,
Right.
for
Like,
sure.
I'm okay being, like, left on the hook, being, like, completely blindsided, but, like, oh, okay. Like, I'm okay with that. 100%. Like, I wish there was more writers that would do that.
Yeah.
For sure.
Just saying, Hollywood, there's some ideas for you, so you don't have to keep rewriting stuff.
Yeah.
So, but, like, it would be nice if there was more of that out there. And I think video game, like, there are a lot. I feel like video games kind of have that too. Like, you kind of have the happy ending, but sometimes you're like a oh fuck kind of moment. Like,
Yeah.
I feel
Like
like
when the
Amiga
hands
games
come up
kind
and
of...
you're dead.
Yes. I feel like the Amiga games had, like, mostly happy endings, but
Right.
there was still kind of like I don't know, an overall sense of, I wouldn't say it, like a little bit of sadness surrounding it,
yeah.
even with the happy ending. Like, I'm thinking about Summer of '58. It was really, really...
Yeah.
The story itself was super
Melancholic.
sad for sure. I think Find Yourself kind of fits that, like, where you're going, because, like,
Yeah.
it's, you know, depending on how fast you have the game, they are like 2-hour games, just to let you guys know if you haven't played them. But I think a lot of us have played it because, like, MCA just, like, blew
Yeah.
up over a few months ago.
Yeah.
But Find
the good thing
Yourself
is
was one of those.
He had the whole thing where people returned his game because he blowing up and we all supported him.
Yeah,
He's actually making money again. So
it's nice.
And
I'm
he's
happy
coming
for
out
him.
with a new game, actually. I don't know when it's gonna come out, but it's gonna be called Father's Day. I read the plot of that, and it looks really interesting.
I
Yeah,
definitely
it does.
suggest everybody just buy it straight from his website. You'll get it cheaper than on Steam anyways. So.
Yeah, true.
Yeah.
Good information.
And it'll support him directly, because, like, the downfall with Steam is obviously they have a return policy, which is great because sometimes you will buy yourself a game and you're like, okay, I absolutely do not like this game, I want to return it. But usually there's
the smaller developers.
because there's a loophole. You can play a game for 2 hours. You have a 2-hour
Nice
window within 16 days to, like, play a game, and if you don't like it, you can return it. And with
Yeah.
MCA's games, his game style is more of I want you to like live through a short story.
Yeah.
Which is beautiful. That's not a typical genre you see a lot. Like that's why I absolutely fell in love with his style. Like absolutely. Like I will always have him like on a pedestal. But obviously because his games, if you're, a smart cookie, you can figure out puzzles very easily. You're gonna play it within 2 hours. So people are returning it, which sucked.
I struggled so much with those puzzles. I don't know what you're talking about.
Some of it depended. I find yourself. I struggled a little more than I did with Summer 58. So.
Yeah.
Okay.
But.
Well, let's talk about best upcoming games or games that are already released. I wanted to start with
I've got a
Evil
long
Dead
list. Getting.
because Evil Dead is if you don't know about Evil Dead, are you even twitching? I've been
Even
waiting on this game
horroring.
for a year. It's ridiculous.
They're
I'm
getting
so
close.
stoked.
Yeah.
And it will come out Friday the 13th of May.
Nice.
So after the stream with Friday the 13th, on Friday the 13th with the team, I will be streaming Evil Dead. So
Nice.
there will be a double stream that night.
Nice.
Just saying.
Yeah, I don't know a single person within my like bubble
So
of
lucky, right?
friends that are not getting that game. Like people that I didn't even think would like to play the game are getting the game. So there's a lot of.
I didn't even know it was coming out, but I'm gonna get it. I'm
Yeah.
gonna play
Yeah.
with Alpha, so.
Yeah, I'm super excited. Super
Gonna
excited
see
for
if
it.
it will capture my thingy. Let's see. Hold on. Put it in here. For people that do not know.
I didn't
what
even
I'm
know you guys
talking
were doing
about.
another Friday the 13th.
Yeah, it's on
Friday.
on Friday the 13th.
Wow, Flash, you
doing
need
the
to get your
early one,
advertisement
just-
out there. You need to get your advertisement out there.
It's not. This is the first time we talk about it because it's not promoted yet anywhere.
It hasn't been
So
official yet.
you have the scoop.
that's
Oh, we
what I
got
thought,
the
There you
man. That's what I
go.
thought.
Everyone heard it here.
Yeah. Yeah, it hasn't been announced yet. Exactly. So you have the scoop. Let me see. How did I do this again? No
Do I do
streamer.
the streaming thing?
Hold on.
Half stream.
Hold on. Here we go. Is it showing?
Let me get in. No, you have nothing happening.
Okay, hold on.
There
Is
you
it now
go.
Okay. So yeah, this is what we're talking about. I can show you a trailer from it if it will let me. Hold on. Oh yeah.
Super excited. Also, it's not that pricey, guys. It's like what, like $40? I thought it was gonna be a $60 game, and it's cheap.
There's one kinda close over here.
Mama's home.
Is it showing?
Yep, it's
Use your
showing.
power, use your health power, the healing power.
Come on, Henrietta.
It's on the 15
Give me a
second
kiss,
clock.
Ash.
Yeah.
Give me a break.
Motorboat. Oh, God.
What's up, everybody? Andy Camel here. I'm here
looks like
doing
a
a very
really-
special
looks really
preview
similar
of
to
Evil Dead
Dead
the
by
game
Daylight.
with some very special
Yeah.
guests, including my father, Mr. Bruce Campbell himself. I'll be playing as the Kandarian demon with the help of the old man, and with us as the survivors, we have Riley from Slash and Cast, David Cage, aka Uncaged Games, Matt Sohinki, and Xavier Mendoza.
From what I understand,
I
the
don't know if
best
they
way to
can
play
see
the
it, Alpha.
game is separately.
Sorry?
Oh, okay.
Is it not showing?
Out in the woods by
No, I think-
yourself, try and win it alone.
Got
That
my
always
brain
works the
damage.
best. So
Oh,
I'm
it's it's not gonna show your stream unless you do a special thing for your stream. Cause when you're streaming Discord through your own thing, it's not
Oh,
gonna show
yeah.
what you're streaming. So you
Hold
gotta do like a
on.
special window preview.
Yeah, I'm doing it right now. No, not this one.
And also the volume is way louder apparently.
Okay, gotcha. Let's see.
But yeah, I'm super
Oh,
excited for this
that's about
game.
it.
I didn't even know it was coming out. I'm happy to now.
While she's
Right?
figuring that out, so the game is $39.99, which I thought was gonna be like a $60 game, honestly, because of what they're offering.
Yeah.
But
It is an asymmetrical
yeah,
game, right? Yeah.
yep.
Co-op and PvP.
Co-op and PvP. It's gonna be. I mean, it's gonna be your typical like campy.
Yeah, just like Friday the 13th or what's the other one?
Yeah. It's not showing. What the heck is going on?
What's the one about the beastie dude in the woods? You know what I'm talking
Dead Silence, I think.
about. No.
No?
It's not a Yeti. It's not a Sasquatch. What's the
Bigfoot.
other?
There you go. There you go.
Bigfoot. Thank you. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That one.
It's showing now.
Yeah, is it showing?
Yeah.
Okay, hold on.
There you go. Beastie dude in the woods. Sorry, Kel. That
Beastie Dude in the Woods explains a lot. Yeah, I mean, there's only so many cryptids for that.
You guys got it.
Coming
So
at you with more info on Evil Dead, the game. Today we'll go for a deeper dive into a very cool feature, playing as the Kandarian Demon. Whoa. If you've got the stones to go bad, you'll have free reign over a massive
You can
game
basically play good or bad in this
to
game.
increase your power.
nice.
With the power of possession, you'll command deadites, puppet the good guys, and haunt objects to screw with the survivors' minds. How much fun would that be?
It's gonna be pretty dope. It's gonna. I'm so excited.
It looks really good. It's a good
Jump
looking
in
game
with
too.
3 friends to save the day or punish the
Yeah.
high-minded heroes. It's all in
And it
the
looks
name of
really
amazing.
gory.
Yeah.
Bloody, terrifying.
It does look a bit DVD-ish, yeah. Sure.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
very
Friday the
DVD-ish.
13th meet DBD, basically, in my opinion.
Oh man.
That was the highlight, I think.
Yeah, that was so funny.
That was great.
I love it.
But yeah, the Evil Dead, super excited for that. That's coming out definitely this month. So
Yeah.
super cheap, $40. Like I'm
Yeah.
surprised by the price of that. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, I got the more expensive one because I got the
Deluxe or
Um,
something.
no there's a pass.
Yeah, for like an extra $10 more, you'll get like the pass, and it unlocks like the first 3 like chapter stuff, I guess.
Yeah.
Nice, okay.
Which I highly recommend, only because I know it's a new game, and people are always like, "Well, I want to wait and see if it's worth it," but like, I feel like this one's definitely gonna be worth
A
it.
season pass. Thank
Yeah.
you, Gil.
Because season pass is standard in all games
Yes.
now. Basically.
Yeah. True.
But I'm super excited for it. 100%.
Oh, so there's gonna be seasons? Is that
Yeah,
the
so I guess
theme of it?
I guess they're gonna have.
I think-
Because I think it's like the first 3 seasons you get unlocked when you buy the pricier package.
Yeah.
That's what my
Yeah.
friend Loss is telling me. He's a huge Ash fan, so he's super excited for the
Nice.
game.
Yeah, me too.
But
What other games do we have on our list? I know we were talking about the hauntings.
I cannot wait for the hauntings. I'm tired of this game giving me teasers every time. Like, please,
Just a little post.
right, please, just give me the game already, you know? Which,
Let me pull up the huntings.
he's the dev on it. He streams working on it all the time, and like sometimes I'll sit there in his stream and be like, okay, I just want to get some, little sneak peeks of what he's working on.
Yeah.
But this super excited for this game.
I actually do
honestly.
think that this one is gonna be more than 4 players. Am I wrong on that? Oh
I
no,
want
1
to
to
4
4
players.
Yeah,
Yeah,
1
1 to 4 players,
For some
yeah.
reason I thought it was 6, but and from what I understand, it's gonna be primarily a multiplayer game rather
Yeah.
than being like solo friendly like Faz is. I think he did mention when he did the podcast in the Midnight Society Discord that they might introduce like companions to allow solo gameplay at some
Right.
point.
Hopefully they're good companions and not like Left 4 Dead companions. They're just always just
Yeah.
in a bad place, getting down all the time, you know?
Yeah.
But no, this is one game I'm
Kill
super,
Flash and
super excited for too as well. It's definitely within that genre of ghost games that have just bloomed. So
Yeah. Yeah. It does look like he's doing different things in a different way though, so
Yeah.
I'm excited to see
And
what
he's
actually
taking
comes
back
out of
community
it.
feedback all the time because I am part of the Discord. Like I think all of us are in the Discord, honestly. But
Yeah.
for those that aren't, if you're ever interested in a game that you really play, always join their Discord. 100% recommend it. Not only do you get a chance to like talk with the devs and creators of the games, but you actually get to be part of feedback and stuff. Obviously, the level of whether or not they take that feedback differs, but Worka's pretty awesome about accepting ideas, talking out ideas. There's sometimes where I'll see ideas like bouncing back and forth, and then like the next time he's streaming, he's like working on the idea. It's pretty cool. So he's definitely like making a game that like players are gonna want to play.
Definitely.
Yeah, we do not have a release date though.
No, sadly
No,
not.
we don't.
Yeah. I
Definitely.
think he was
TBA,
mentioning
yeah.
summer and then he was just saying, yeah, he's gonna release it when it's ready.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When he's happy with it.
We
so,
have a little bit of game play from
2020.
yeah.
This is when Faz came out, pretty much. This is 2 months after Faz came out.
Yeah. Just to give people an impression.
Yeah.
It is showing, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Well,
no,
not on your
wait,
stream.
No, it's not. Dang it.
Yeah,
what?
it's not showing for your stream. Just to let you know.
Not on my stream. Wait. Here. Hold on.
We'll get this figured out. Oh, Mirror Forge, absolutely kill. I cannot praise that game enough.
Yeah, Mirror Forge was great to watch you play, Kill. I think I would have a bit like a hard time
Going now?
with the physics. of the game.
Yes, now you're
Yes,
good.
It's
Okay.
working.
Cool.
But the story of the game is amazing.
I think basically when Mirror Forge comes out, we're all just gonna be playing it at the same time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
we should probably sit down and be like, okay, let's do a game schedule. Like you play first, then me, then you, then you know. It's that way everybody can have a chance to see reactions. It's gonna be pretty good.
It usually takes me a while to get on to new solo horror games because I'm scared. So I'll probably
Yeah.
play it
Oh, I'm
like
probably gonna
2
play it
months.
same day it comes out. Super excited.
Just say Kill.
I have the demo, and so does Alpha. Alpha also has the demo up on our YouTube channel. So
Yeah.
our playthroughs, by the way.
Yeah.
Her playthrough is gonna be a little bit longer than my playthrough because after I played through, he added more to the demo, so it's a little longer.
Yeah.
So. But no, Mirror Forge is a lot of. I'm sure if you follow a lot of us on Twitter, you're seeing like a lot of the Midnight Society people talk about it. I talk about it all the time. Anytime Mystic Dev, the dev of the game, is tweeting, I'm pretty much interacting all the time because like, super excited.
Yeah, definitely.
He's also really good at picking up feedback.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw he was asking the other day actually, which made me very hopeful, whether players were having difficulties with the physics part at the beginning of the game, and I know I would. So,
Yeah, I mean, I struggled a little bit. Like, thankfully, he was in
Yeah.
my stream, and he's like, "Hey, this is what you gotta do." I was like, "Oh," and I was like, "I don't think it's. I think there just needs to be a little more hint-wise of direction of where to go."
Yeah.
Because that's one thing you gotta do when you make video
Hi,
games. When you make things that require like puzzles to figure out, you kind of like you want to make it easy enough that people can understand. Like, okay, this is the direction I need to go. But you obviously don't want to make it too easy, or people are like, oh, okay. They still need to like feel challenged. But there are
Yeah.
some little parts of the puzzles where you're like, I honestly don't know. And it could be just because I'm
Yeah.
that dumb. It could be.
Yeah,
But
I'm the worst at like puzzles and figuring out where to go. So like yeah, I'd probably be stuck for 2 hours in the initial chapter and never get to enjoy the story.
Yeah. There should be a Mirror Forge video, I think, isn't there, Alpha? I think.
Let me pull it up.
'Cause I think he has one. I'm sure he has one. The story so far is super wonderful too. Like, I went in there because I was like, okay, it's just a story about this guy trying to figure out things, and then as you start like going through the demo, you're really starting to figure out like, okay, you're going through this guy's like mental issues.
It's not working for the stream, Alpha.
You gotta
I know.
you gotta share the yeah.
I know. Hold on. I'm pausing.
She's gonna be a pro one day.
multitasking.
She's already a pro.
Hold on, guys. Hold on. Then I have to show it here as well.
Right.
So I have to.
She's getting it,
just a
guys.
sec. Done. Showing. Here we go. Okay, go back to 13 seconds. Let's go.
Jesus. Yeah, there's also like the traveling between dimensions.
Yeah.
In here. That's really.
This
really
is one of those games like during the demo I was like, oh, I know I don't want to turn the corner. I don't want to turn the corner. You know, like it really psychs you out.
I've avoided watching the jump scares just in case I might play it eventually.
Yeah, it's just like I kind of put it akin to like if you've ever played like The Evil Within and stuff like that. Like it's kind of similar to like that kind of like jumping around with like a Silent Hill kind of feel to it at the same time. Like that's the best way I would describe it.
Yeah, it even says so.
Yeah.
I'll find you, Jill.
But yeah, you've got like a character struggling with like personal stuff. I won't give away anything in case people want to play the demo. But like your character, like you're playing through like his personal traumas and difficulties, while also like discovering some like scientific stuff that was going on that like does some weird stuff. Like it's just crazy.
Wonder
I'm
how
happy
long
that
the game
this-
is gonna be to play.
Pardon me. I'm happy that this doesn't give away a lot.
Yeah, I mean the demo alone is 2 hours minimum. That's just the demo.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
It's gonna be a long game.
and there was a lot that the demo offered, so it's gonna be a worthwhile game. I definitely recommend
sure.
everybody add that one to your wish list. It's called Mirror Forge.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Father Retro.
Yeah, about Retro.
Another
Super
one.
excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited about this one.
I'm excited that the player can play like a possessed character. It's gonna be great.
That's gonna be in the hauntings too, right? Like we're gonna get possessed by the ghost.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna play the possessed person all the time. Like I want to crawl in front of
Wow.
walls. I'm super excited. So hello, Bippity. Look at
The
that.
disturbing look on his face.
Love it.
honestly. Mhm.
I'm gonna be learning me some Italian.
Yeah.
Well, I guess he's speaking not Italian, but
Nome di Padre Spirito Santo.
Speaking
Amen.
Latin.
Latin. I'm gonna be learning me some Latin. Look at that.
Oh, this mechanic is
I love
very
it.
nice. The walking on the
that
ceiling.
sold me. That sold me right
So
there.
disturbing.
Oh. It's great.
Oh my god. I'm gonna be so scary in the game.
This is definitely has a very biblical background.
Yes.
Yeah,
this is the kind
definitely.
of genre I
Very
love playing, so I'm super excited for this
Yeah.
game.
And I love that you can play it with others too.
Yeah.
I really, really love that.
100% we'll be playing that for a little bit.
And oh, definitely, yeah. nope. Freddy's like, nope.
no, no,
No.
no.
I'm Blue
No,
Scorpio. Bibbidi, hi.
definitely will be playing though,
Anybody is here.
100%.
Oh yeah, Madison too. That's a good one. Kill.
That game was um
That's a game, Madison?
Vade Retro is what it was.
I was trying
Yeah,
to.
Vade
I'll type in
Retro.
chat. There you go.
Yeah, Madison is a game. There was a demo out, but when I went to actually try and download the demo, I could not find it.
Oh,
It wasn't available to download. I don't know if he was making like tweaks to it.
Oh, maybe.
Check on Steam now, actually.
Trying to think. Oof.
Ooh. Yeah, we want the trailer. Let's
Yeah, I cannot
Check it
download
out.
it. Oh, planned release date 24th of June.
24th of
really soon.
June. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, Madison, I haven't heard of this game.
You had to get a program to extract the demo. Oh wow. Sounds.
Oh, can you show us the program in a
Yeah.
DM?
Can you give us a linky link?
I haven't seen this one before.
This is really scary. I've seen bits of it being played.
Mm-hmm.
This is the first time I've seen this one.
Ooh.
Kind of reminds me a little bit of Layers of Fear.
Oh, man. Oh, okay.
Definitely. This is gonna be on my
Yeah.
list.
Right?
I'm writing it down
Yeah,
right
this is
now.
good.
We'll definitely be playing this. I'm part of my community as well, 100%.
I'm ready to scream and cry. If I can get the demo, I might play this in the next few days.
Sounds like they've done really well with the atmosphere to help you kind of be on edge the whole time.
What I do is I like to play demos like this on my YouTube.
Yes.
Yes.
Madison, I'll have to remember that one. Okay.
Yeah.
I like that.
Thanks,
Thanks, Graham.
yeah. Thanks for
Yeah,
sharing this with us. This is
yeah.
why we do it.
We have the
mean-
Outlast Trials, if anybody's played the Outlast series.
Oh,
Ooh.
yes.
Yeah.
I know that's gonna be like a multiplayer version of Outlast,
Yes.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which
I'm very stoked about that.
It's gonna be up to 4 players.
Nice.
It's a survivor
with our
horror
3
game where you
friends.
play by yourself or with other 4 people. You have to survive the twisted, sadistic, and bizarre experiments of the Markov Corporation. If people have never played the Outlast games, definitely recommend to play Outlast and Outlast 2. They are very dark, occult games.
They're very intense too. Like they're
What,
very
Seven Zip.
Outlast?
fast-paced. Yeah.
What was it called? Outlast?
The Outlast
Outlast
Trials. Last I knew, the release date was not official yet, but that might have changed since the last time I looked at it.
Yeah, let's do that.
There was a video from 3 weeks ago. I don't know if that would be more
Oh,
up to date.
was it?
Like yeah,
Hold on.
right underneath. I think I saw it. I might have imagined things.
Hey, hold on.
Maybe
One
not.
too far. Oh,
There
yeah.
you go.
Oh yeah, there we go.
Ooh,
Yeah.
release date. It says something about the release date.
Oh, are we getting an official release
Wait,
date?
Okay.
Game Pipes,
Ooh.
here. Ladies and gentlemen, it's been a while since we talked about the Outlast. I think it's been 2 months now since we talked about the Outlast. Well, a couple days ago, something so fascinating happened related to Outlast. So as you guys know, they've been sharing their behind the scenes. We did one video when they showed the characters. We did one video when they showed the sound and music, and in there we saw some of the behind the scenes regarding the stunts and whatnot. So this time
Wow.
around we are talking about lore and storytelling. Specifically, and this is so fascinating. Strap in, we got some new gameplay, kinda, sorta. So you know what? Let's start with the gameplay first, and then the
Ugh,
latter part of the
I
video.
hate when people
we
use
talk about the story and
dummies
lore
for
of what's going
stuff,
on
like
here
ventriloquist
in the
dummies and stuff like
Outlast
that.
Dummies are
Trials.
really
Look at
popular
this,
in
guys.
horror
Look,
in horror
they're
games.
Yeah.
lately.
literally nailing down the horror atmosphere of being in a facility. I mean, so far we know that this is about you being forced to volunteer in an experiment by Markov Corporation. To give this more
Nice.
context, ladies and gentlemen, we're talking about 1960s and 70s, most specifically 1959. This is where in-game lore of the Outlast trials occur. Here, they say that
Oh.
Markov Corporation conducts group experiments for CIA program MK Ultra. What makes this game far more scarier to me, and this is why I'm looking forward to it the most, the lore of this is drawn so much from the actual insanity that was the MK Ultra and the actual insane things that has happened in the past thanks to the CIA. Growing up, we heard all kinds of stories, and they're right. You know, in today's world, if you hear something like this, you go, well, this is a conspiracy theory. You watch too many documentaries, too many movies. This doesn't happen today, but the fact that it happened, and it only recently came out to the light, shows that nasty things has happened thanks to the CIA. What's even crazier is that only the documents that have been made public, that have gone public, only from them we can derive those things. Imagine all the things that we didn't get to learn. All the documents that were shredded, all the proof and evidence of nasty things that were done, secret operations, and multiple institutions. Just imagine the horrors, ladies
Is
and
that a
gentlemen.
preview of the
Anyways, here in
game,
this
right?
video, they go on about
don't know.
When I'm
how
crazy.
CIA
Maybe if you scroll a little
funded
bit
lot of
forward,
these
I don't know.
operations,
The other
mind
one might have been.
control,
I thought this would be.
Yeah.
also
Try
fun, I
maybe
guess,
try that
if
video
you-
before
even if
it.
you die, like, I mean, think about it. Even if you die, nobody will miss you. If you vanish, nobody will care, and you are vanished and now being forced to participate
It
in
looks
these
really good,
experiments
though.
and whatnot. Insanity,
Yeah.
ladies and insanity. And the whole plot of the Outlast trials is that what is this experiment? That is the mystery. The mystery surrounding this whole game is that you are forced in this experiment. You are forced in this and stuck in this institute with other people who are also going through the same experiments. Some of them have gone too far, that are turned into absolute monsters, and now you're being observed. But what is this? Why are we here? What is this experiment? Like, why are we being observed? For what exact purpose? That is the story of the Outlast trials. That is the situation that we're in. Which is why characters like the cop, Rosemary, they make so much sense now. They make so much sense. We talked about Rosemary in the last video, and the cop one as well. Now, to listen to this, with this context in mind, when you
Ooh.
look back at those characters, you get, oh my god, that makes so much sense. The story and lore, dissecting the lore of this game is going to be so fascinating, and it's going to be so intriguing, and I'm here for it, ladies and gentlemen. So, this is the current situation that we're in. Honestly, I'm loving this way of the Red Barrels, the developers behind Outlast, talking to us, keeping communications with us, letting us know everything that's been going on behind the scenes. Honestly, I am here for it. And through the gameplay, I'm not sure if I like the UI so far, but then again, the game has not dropped. We have not seen the actual proper UI, but as you can see on your below right, I don't know. It's just not sitting with me. The
See
UI
if
is
there's
just
like
not
a-
sitting with me. We're gonna see what happens. Alright, the
timestamp for
minimalist
release
UI
date.
is
I'd
what
like to know when
made
this is
the
coming
first and
out.
second game
Yeah.
so immersive. But we're gonna see. Because Outlast is a master in environmental storytelling, and I hope they keep up the tradition. So we're gonna see what happens with the Outlast trials. Links are in the description. down below,
According to
ladies and
Steam,
gentlemen.
it
Make
still
sure to
has a
He
subscribe.
didn't say a
TBA.
thing
Yeah.
about the release date. It's clickbait.
Clickbait! We fell for
Wow.
it! But according to Steam, Outlast Trials still did not have a release date on there either.
Okay, got it.
So.
And then the other one that we haven't talked about is the Mortuary Assistant, which I think
Yeah.
a lot of us are super excited
me,
for.
Oh yeah,
Keep that one
I watched a few people stream it. Like, it was one of those things where, like, I was super excited for it that I didn't want to, like, watch the demo stream too much, because
Yeah.
I definitely want to leave a lot of that to, like, first time gameplay. So that one I'm super excited for.
Yeah, that is very exciting.
That was
I
definitely
like the realism of
like,
that.
yeah, it's definitely one of those games where it's like, okay, I'm gonna leave on lurk so I can still support you streaming, but I'm not gonna be there actually watching you play, so I'm not getting any spoilers.
I've watched a lot of other people play this, and I still got spooked when I played it.
Yeah.
So.
But Mortuary Assistant, yeah, I can't wait for that to come out either.
The people that don't know it. I think most of us know about it, but I've seen people play it. I haven't played the demo yet because it looked hella scary.
Yeah,
It's super scary. I would love to see you play that.
It's
though.
also still
God.
it comes out sometime this year, so it'll be out sometime this year.
It looks so good. Like, and this is again a single dev that's working on this, which is mind.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of single
definitely.
dev games happening. It's pretty much like how it's going these days. I feel like a lot of people are
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna make games
Hold on.
now. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. I like this. I'm super excited.
Yeah, not giving away too much. It's perfect. Wishlisted on Steam now.
Yeah,
It's really, really
100%.
scary.
I already did that.
I don't know if you guys are excited about it, but I'm also excited for a game called Phantom Hysteria.
Oh, I know that Ages and Pred I think are lead artists for
Mhm.
that. I think that's how I learned about it.
That's another one I'm super excited for.
I know nothing about it other than it's gonna be another ghost hunting game. Is there anything more that you know?
I've been keeping up with they've been releasing a lot of art stuff.
Phantom. What?
Hysteria.
Oh yeah,
HYS.
Hysteria. Yeah.
Basically you're part of it's part of like it's a ghost hunting paranormal investigation kind of game.
I know what it is.
Again, solo or 4-player.
Visual alpha trailer.
But you basically are ghost investigators and you take on contracts, basically. Is basically what the
Yeah.
synopsis is. Epilepsy warning. Epilepsy warning, just in
Yeah.
case, guys.
Oh, this one is very soft.
Oh yeah, I was like, that one's soft compared to the rest of them.
Yeah.
I'll if I get their own trailer for this, yep.
Voices. Dishes are broken. Doors are slamming shut on their own. I was scared for my life and had to leave. They say Pine is the best of the best. Can you help me?
I feel like for those of us that play like Phasmo, Ghost Exile, Ghost Exorcism, will definitely be a game we'll be familiar with in terms of, you know.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure, yeah. I was just trying to understand if there was like something new about it. that
Yeah,
it
so far
brought
I'm
to,
not
like-
sure what's gonna set it apart exactly, but
This looks a little bit more like Ghost Exorcism Inc. from what I can see from like the tools used and stuff.
oh well, I can't move my mic. My mic
I
has
love the
to sit there.
music. I love the music. Yeah.
The ghost models are pretty
Cool.
cool.
That ghost
pretty
model
cool.
is really cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely.
That one again, still no official date, but
I hope that doesn't get me muted in music.
it happens every time, Kill. It's gonna take a moment.
I hope that was okay.
Yeah, hopefully the music. Well, I guess we'll find out when you post it on later.
Yeah, I got my own trailer for this. I made it.
The alpha-
Wrap it
the
up.
Official alpha trailer.
Oh man. But
Yeah. I have it. I have it wish listed too.
Yeah, I have that one wish
I've not
listed.
wish listed this one yet. Are there any more games coming up that we have on our list? I can't think of anything else off the top of my head. Other than Father's Day. but
Yeah, I can't really think of
We talked about already.
because some
I'm
things
Yeah.
have already come out that I was interested in, like Midnight Ghost Hunt come out. Opal, we can't both use the mic.
Why not?
She's like pushing it right in my face every time. I don't know if chat has any haunted house renovator. What is
yes,
that?
Actually. Oh my god,
Oh,
yes.
that is so cute. The cutest game ever.
No,
It's funny because
Yeah,
we
I
were
love it.
talking in
I shared it in
someone's stream.
Discord.
We were talking in someone's stream about how it would be cool to have a game where like you go in after the haunting has
Yeah.
happened or while the haunting is happening to renovate this run down haunted house, and then
It's
I
so
was
cute.
browsing
Hold
through
on.
Steam and there it was.
Oh
Before
no.
anybody says
okay.
anything, I know it's not showing. I'm getting it right up right now.
Give her a second. Enjoy
Hold
the
on.
kitty. Enjoy the
Alpha,
kitty on
it's not
stream.
showing.
Yeah. Get back. It's the cutest thing ever, honestly.
This looks pretty dope.
Mm-hmm.
This
Yeah,
is so
clean
cool.
that wall
It's
of
like, it's like
satanic.
power wash simulator. but-
Yeah.
A little blood. You can't. You know. This is cute.
This is something I would never do in real life. Like, I would never.
Power wash the wrath. Oh my.
Look at that. Yeah.
Oh. That is not how
Suck
you
it right up.
FaceTime. That is not how you FaceTime.
Oh my god, it's a house elf.
It's yeah.
It's
Dobby.
Is he a free elf now?
I don't know. I think yeah. It's something with his sock, right?
Yeah. That looks more like the bad.
We're just gonna
elf.
put a clock in front of the skeleton. That's too funny.
Right?
Love it.
House flipper, but then hunted. It's cute.
Oh, it's
Oh
a
my
power wash
gosh.
simulator
Yeah.
and moving sim.
Yeah. Also, yeah.
That is adorable.
Right? Yeah. I think
That
so
is
too.
adorable. I would probably play that for a
I
stream
hope
or
that this is
two.
multiplayer. I don't think it is though. I would
I
love if it
don't
was
know.
multiplayer
I don't
like power
know.
wash simulator.
That was adorable.
Yeah.
100%. That's the
Seems
first time
like
I heard
style.
of that game. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
like a horse, like a family.
What? I shared it like over a month ago in Discord
Oh,
in that upcoming
I
game.
probably forgot about it because it didn't sound cool. I judge first on name, and then cover art, and then trailer.
Yes.
Oh yeah, I'm not gonna say that. That's gonna sound dirty out of my mouth, Kill.
Wholesome horror, yeah. It's a
Yeah.
family horror game.
Yeah. Something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. What else did we had? We had so many things. So hold on. I have to
Yeah, we did.
Get it
We have
up.
a long list.
best horror movies.
Ooh.
No, I want to know first before we go to the what is your favorite horror game at the moment and why?
Are you asking us or are you asking chat?
Yeah, I'm asking you.
For me,
Chat can
yeah,
put
chat can
that
chime in
chat
too.
too. Yeah.
For me, I've been enjoying Ghost Exile a little bit, even off stream, because I'm literally screaming like every time I have a match because of the jump scares. Specifically, the ghost crawling at your feet. I cannot handle things crawling at my feet. It scares me every time. 100%. When you get like genuine
pretty
fear coming
unsettling.
from my mouth. Genuine fear anytime I scream. So.
I mean, I feel like my favorite horror game is Phaz, but I don't know if I would treat it as a horror game anymore, personally. It's more of an investigative game to me right now.
Mm-hmm.
So of the single player games I've played, I would say probably Layers of Fear is the one I enjoyed.
Layers
don't
of
even
Fear.
I enjoyed that one too.
I haven't played that.
I don't
yet.
even think it was that scary,
Mhm.
but it was just like an incredible story, beautiful. The music was like,
I'll have to check that out. I haven't played it. I've
mind-blowing.
watched a few people play it, but I haven't played it myself.
yeah, I wouldn't call it like it is a very like psychedelic kind of
Mhm.
horror.
I'm all about that.
I will.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm all about
Lord
that.
of
I'll
Evil.
have to check that out. Sorry,
Yeah,
I
I
got
would
cat hair all
recommend
in my face because Opal shedding.
But as far as fear factor, probably Mortuary Assistant was the highest one on this scale for me.
Nice. What about you, Alpha?
For me, it's Resident Evil 7.
Oh,
That was
good one.
such a scary
Yes.
movie, and I really enjoyed playing the Resident Evil. It got me hooked, definitely.
Yeah,
So,
that
yeah.
Resident Evil is definitely, I think, one of those games that will be a long-standing. Like people will always go back and play
I'm
them.
fixing somebody's OCD right now. Is this better?
Is that what he DM'd you about?
Love it.
Oh man, that's too funny.
Yeah, I love it.
Oh man.
I hope this is more pleasing. Yeah,
Ooh,
so for me,
Dying
it's
Light,
yeah, I love you too, sweetie. I'm sorry, it wasn't
Dying Light's
straight. I
pretty
fixed
good.
it, okay?
What
So,
about
yeah.
horror movies? What are your favorite?
For me, it's two. It's an Exorcist and 13 Ghosts, definitely. I love
Alright,
13
that's right.
Ghosts. And Exorcist was the first scary movie I ever saw when I was like 9 or something. So,
Oh,
Yeah.
the one movie that stuck with me this is like off topic, but like I don't know what my first horror movie ever was, but I know when I was little, the one that scared me the most, because it's really hard for movies to scare me, even when I was little. But it was, I even forget the name of it, but I think it's called Cat's Eye, by Stephen King. But it's basically about this little troll that like lives in not the floorboards, but like that, like the trim along the floor, like where like the trim boards, whatever you call those. But like he would come out of the wall and crawl onto you and steal like your soul from you.
Oh wow, that's
It was really
intense
creepy,
monster.
and the only thing that could work against him was cats, because he was like deathly afraid of cats. And so like this little girl had a cat.
Oh,
that was
that's why
trying to
you got a
save
cat.
her,
Okay.
Mhm.
and the mom thought the cat was trying to kill her daughter. So it's just like, no, there's like a troll like in the thing. But I'm pretty sure it's called Cat's Eye. Pretty old, pretty early Stephen King movie, but
Obi-Wan Kenobi or General Kenobi.
But that's
Hi, fam.
definitely-
Welcome on in, sweetie.
that was definitely one of my first horror movies I remember when I was younger. I don't know if it was the first, but it's definitely one of the. You could do with a couple more cat cams. Here you go. This is Opal.
Yeah.
Enjoy.
Kayla has
Opal.
mentioned the Conjuring movies. I think those are probably my.
Oh, yeah. The Conjuring.
The
are
first.
so
James,
good.
I love me some
first.
James Wan. Give me some James Wan, I'll watch it.
Thought the other ones were a bit repetitive. Maybe the first one was just, in my opinion, a masterpiece of
Yeah.
horror.
I hope there's more, because like I actually like they were pretty good. I also like what was his name? The director that did like Midsummer and the other one.
Yes,
The one
I
with
know
the
what you're
girl that
talking
like
about.
clicked. I forget. I always forget the name of that one movie.
I know what you're talking about. I
But,
don't know why I
like,
can't think of the title right now.
He is really good at writing horror movies that you pretty much go like, okay. And you just kind of like walk away having some deep thoughts.
Hereditary.
Hereditary, yes.
Yeah.
Hereditary. Oh my gosh. Hereditary and Midsummer were pretty good.
I love how Midsummer used the excessive light
Yeah.
as well to create like a super gory movie.
Yes.
Hi,
That was
DLC.
really good.
I'll always go back to 13 Ghosts. Oh yeah, Smirk Insidious series, super good. That's part of the Conjuring section too. They're kind of like all within the same realm.
I think one of my favorite horror movies is a movie that not many people have watched. It's called Oculus. It was on Netflix for a long time.
Sounds very familiar.
Is that the one with a
I
mirror?
remember, yes.
Yes, I've seen that one.
And it's such a mind game.
It is.
Like it's psychological horror, I would call
Right,
it. And
yes.
it has one of those no happiness found endings.
Which
Yeah.
are perfect. We need more of those, please.
I liked it.
Yeah, no, 100%.
Yes, with Karen Gillan. Yes, that's the one. Yeah, Oculus was really good. And I think it's
Annihilation. Oh, that's a good one too.
Oh, I've never seen that.
I don't know if I've seen Annihilation. I might have watched that during my COVID fever dream week of stuff. There was a week in September I had
you were
COVID,
hallucinating, so
and
she
I
doesn't
was
remember
watching
anymore.
a lot of shit. I ran out of things on Netflix to suggest me.
And there's
Yeah, highly
also-
recommend. Yeah.
What is it about? Annihilation.
I can pull it up if you want to.
Well, I'll cook dinner later, but I gotta wait till the podcast is done. Yeah, I think I did.
Basically, like she goes into a sphere with a whole different world in it. I think that was this one.
Ooh, Sons of the Forest. Yeah, we can. That one we're excited about too. Devils for sure.
Isn't this the actress that's also in Oculus? No, maybe not.
Your husband's here.
Let me see him. He was extremely ill. You have to tell me where he was, what he was doing. It was his decision to go in. It's something they termed the shimmer. We've sent in drones and teams of people, but nothing comes back. Or something has. You're a biologist. You served in the military. If I knew what happened, I could save his life. The boundary's getting bigger. It's expanding. We're talking cities, states. You need to know it's inside.
Yeah, I did watch this during my COVID fever dream because it came up for like alien type movies on Netflix for me. I completely watched the whole genre.
Sharks have teeth like that. Not possible. You can't crossbreed different species. What is it?
The soldiers on the last expedition.
They're crazy. Or something in here killed them. Something's come through the fence.
Through the fence?
We have to go back.
I can't go back. We can camp here tonight.
I'm totally down for rewatching this though.
It's making something new.
I hate that sound
remember seeing
effect.
this trailer now.
Yeah, I remember watching that during my COVID fever dream.
Yeah. It's all coming back now.
Just a little bit,
Yeah.
parts of it, yeah.
Welcome, sweetie. Yeah, and then any more movies? Did we have any more? I don't know.
I can't think of any more movies, but I thought of a really good question. Like, what would be something that you would love to see come from the horror genre, whether it be like video games or movies or like just something in general? Ooh, The Ritual was really good on Netflix too.
Yeah.
I'm having a hard time about thinking about that right now on the spot.
For the games, what I want out of that is like a good community, like-minded people, and just generally have fun and scares together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I'd like to see, in general, more psychological horror, but that's just my preference, because that's the kind of horror I like.
Yeah. No, I'm definitely there.
More like mind-bending horror, I think. Kind of like
Yeah.
Mirror Forge, or something that relies more on the tension being built up rather than on the jump scares, if that makes sense.
No, yeah, no. I definitely enjoy. I think that's what was really good about Mirror Forge too. Is like, cause like, as soon as you get like into like the intro area, you're like, like what's gonna happen, and then like all of a sudden like there's like just a random stuff that just constantly is there to build up the tension.
Like if I think about a couple of the Amiga games, one especially that I haven't really played, I think it was Locked Up. Some of the jump scares were a little bit out of context.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Like, they were a little bit like placed there because they wanted to jump scare you.
Yeah.
But I didn't feel like it was really part of the plot. If that makes sense.
True.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Otter is saying that, like they would like something like larger scale game, like way larger maps, good group of people. When it comes to like ghost hunting games, like Chernobyl type stuff, like, that'd be pretty cool.
I also would like to see a lot more in games specifically. In
Yeah.
movies, it's been done quite a bit, but I would like to see a lot more alien horror.
Alien horror would be. I don't know. So we have like the Alien series for sure, but like it would definitely be nice to have some more alien stuff out there. Like,
Yeah.
I am a
I know
huge
there's one
space
called
obsessed
They Are Here.
nerd.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Alien, I would toss money down fast on some Alien scary games. That isn't your
Definitely.
typical like Alien franchise for sure. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. Some more psychological like type games would be pretty awesome, where like it builds up the fear and anticipation more so than like, you know, here's a jump scare. That would be pretty nice. I would definitely like stuff. For me, like I would like to see like a blend of like horror movies and games like kind of come together. Like I love the ghost hunting series because I'm a huge fan of like ghost stuff. But it would be nice if it was not your typical like, okay, we're gonna find a ghost through, you know, here's a house that you're going through. It'd be cool if it like I'm really excited to see like where gaming's gonna go, especially like with the introduction of like, you know, like VR and metaverse. So I'm excited to see like the rebirth of horror come from that like future technology. That's kind of, you know, you can't really say future now because it is kind of there, but like obviously it's not there. You know, the stuff's being still developed. Obviously, you know, it's not readily available for everybody because not everybody can just easily go out and get it. You know, unless you already have, you know, good financial settings. But
yeah, the metaverse is really at the beginning stages. I've been to a couple of events and it's really, really primitive.
Yeah. So I'm excited to like and I'm hoping that like with, you know, since we're on the cusp of seeing the birth.
Thank you for the sub, Lupa.
But like with being on the cusp of like the birth of like really good VR and the metaverse situation, like I'm hoping they like come together to create a really good way of getting us like really like involved in like horror game situations. I think it'll be really good. Like that's what I'm excited to see. Hopefully I'm alive to be around when it happens because I don't know how long it's gonna take. You know what I mean? Like you don't know where technology is gonna go, but
I'm sure there's gonna be room for improvement like for a long time. But I think we're gonna see like a good portion of the development.
Yeah, because like I think it would be nice, you know, to be in the metaverse playing some characters. Like me and my friends get together. Like, okay, sure, we're gonna go. You know, we're gonna play some Phasmo type game, but like, it's got that feeling of like really being in it. You know, like really put you in the. Because now you can
like a movie about a female protag which fights with inner demons, like an actual beast inside she needs to battle.
Ooh.
All the werewolf movies are usually a bit Twilighty or unworldly. Yeah.
There is a werewolf type movie. Mind you, I watched it a while ago, like a couple of years ago, and I have very like nebulous memory of it. But I think it was called Where the Wild Things Are. And I think as far as werewolf genre was probably the best I've seen, and it was exactly about that. It was about a woman coming into her werewolf form.
Okay.
That was pretty good.
Nice.
Interesting.
And Kill likes a single player game that goes more into world building, the way Returnal on PS5 covered so much. Slowly revealed its true story, but add more horror, psychological to it.
That would be pretty dope, honestly. Space horror is super scary. Absolutely, Otter. I love me some space horror. I wish there was more space horror out there.
Yeah. And Lupa also mentioned cosmic horror, like more Lovecraftian again.
What was the
Would be really
title
cool.
again for the werewolf movie? Can you type it
Where-
maybe in?
I think it was Where the Wild Things Are. Or Where the Wild Things Live, or something like that. You should be able to find it. I think it was on Shudder. I don't know if it's still on Shudder. Okay, maybe it is the wrong title.
Werewolf
I hope
movie
I didn't suggest anything.
where a woman
anything.
battles inner werewolf. Werewolves Within?
No.
No?
I'm gonna find it and I'm gonna post it in Alpha's Discord at some point. I apologize
Yeah,
if I sent you
okay.
the wrong way on the wrong path. I promise it was not meant to be.
I found a very, very...
Oh, we got the
Kids
alpha.
movie? Oh, okay, that's fine. That's fine.
We got
We're good.
male. That's my male version of me. That she posted emotes of him.
Oh, man.
That's it. My male version, Alpha.
Let me just look it up.
Yeah.
There's a movie called Female Werewolf.
Hmm.
Werewolf Castle. There's a lot of werewolf movies out there, honestly. It's pretty fun.
Yeah.
Interesting.
It is Where the Wild Things Are.
Did it not bring up the
No.
link? Hold on, I will give you a link, sweetie.
We could definitely use some next-gen Lovecraft games. Absolutely.
Here you go.
Absolutely.
But you have to wait until you can see anything in the Discord because I have to give you roles physically.
Yep.
That's my security. So don't be alarmed that you cannot see anything right now.
And definitely
I
make
will
sure
give you a role after the stream.
Make sure your nickname in the Discord matches your Twitch name because it helps out a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, because of my fart brain. Let me see. Do we have anything else?
Maybe it's Where the Wild Things Were. Check that out. Maybe
Something
that's
wild things.
Something Wild Things being somewhere.
Yeah.
Not sure where, but I think it's Where the
Expect a
Wild
lot
Things
of wild
Were.
things coming up, popping up your
Where?
screen. Just saying.
Wild Things. Where the Wild Things Were. Let me check.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe not. No. That looks to be like an ecological book. I'll find it.
She'll find it. Watch it not be anywhere near. That Girls Gone Wild? What?
Girls Go Wild? Oh my god. Yeah, see?
Halloween
Thank you for
edition?
knowing already.
That is not where I wanted to send you. I promise.
No.
Plug in our OnlyFans content.
Yeah. Yeah.
Give me giant squid daddy. Oh,
Bread
man.
rolls? Yeah, I'm giving everybody bread rolls.
I'd like a bread roll.
Cinnamon buns.
Ooh, I want a cinnamon bun.
I knew it. What? Freddy's getting interested. Of course I know what it is. Yeah, I'm very naughty. Yeah. Let's see. What else do we have? Oh yeah, books. We wanted to talk about books as well, right?
Oh.
Yeah, I'm
I
good
don't
with that.
read too much, frankly.
Why not, Cherry?
I used to
Yeah.
read a lot in high school, but
I had to do a podcast over the TOS rules to get her to read the rules.
Oh man, yeah, I just and I have
I will
tons of
find it,
books.
maybe.
It's just like I'm very picky when it comes to books. I always have been for me to read. Like I am definitely one of those people that judge the book by its cover. Like if you cannot draw me into your story by having some cool cover art, I'm not gonna read you.
And the other thing for me, which is weird, is the font inside the book.
Yeah, sometimes the
It has
font
to be
annoys me.
appealing.
Yeah.
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 Yeah, if it's too big, I'm just like, nah, I'm good.
That's what she said.
And I don't
knew you were
mind.
gonna
I don't
say
mind
that.
how thick the book is either. But like, I do try, like, when I do find a book that was okay, I'm gonna give this a try. I do try to give it like at least the first chapter. I do try to warrant that. And it's usually it's hit or miss by then. Like I can tell, like, okay, I'm not gonna read it or I will read it. Like there's been books that I picked up that I have absolutely like just like hardcore like dived into and finished it like that day. And then there's other books where like it's been taking me like 6 months. Game Bass. I would play
I got
it.
a question for you.
I would play it,
Yeah.
Kill, immediately. Like credit card slamming down. Like
I've
I've got a credit card too. Oh, sorry. I'm so stoked about it.
but it's like when it comes to books, like it's like that for me. Even when horror books, like I enjoy, like I have all of my, like when my mom passed, I literally have her whole collection of Stephen King and Dean Koontz. Like it's like literally like right in the closet next to me. And there's a few of the books where like I've started reading, can't get through because like there are times where Stephen King just bores the fuck out of me and I just want him to get to the fucking point. And then there's other times like, okay, it's getting scary, I want to see where it goes. And then there's been times where like I have read books like from the Victorian era where like honestly it's not too scary. They're just talking about like wall tapping sounds and rats in the attic, but like the whole story is super scary the way they set it up. I don't know. It's really weird. It's hit or miss for me to read books, honestly.
I found, I think I read Dracula when I was 12, and I found it quite unsettling. It's definitely like a book that I wouldn't recommend a 12-year-old read because there are some
I
boring.
love those. No,
It's amazing, but there are some.
I eat up those stories when I was younger. Honestly.
Yeah, no, same. But there are some like extremely, quote unquote, boring parts where
Right.
like there's correspondence, there's letters. Like it's not all adventure, fun, horror. Kind of
Right.
thing.
Yeah.
But it is a masterpiece.
Yeah.
And I like Stephen King. I don't usually like any of the writers that like pump out books, like 16 books a year.
Right.
Stephen King is like my one exception.
Yeah, for me too.
And I do really enjoy how he goes in the background of the story of the characters. It's probably the things that you hate, Cherry. I actually enjoy it. He does.
There are
He does
sometimes where
meander a
he's
lot.
just, yeah, he does that. That's like I love it, the stories overall. Like that, I think like I enjoy his books being made into like made for movie like TV shows / movies more so than I do his actual books because like there's been times where like I've gone through and absolutely fell in love with like Rose Red. Like that is one of my favorite haunted house stories of ever. Like I will sit there and I will binge a 16-hour movie of his. Like I don't think it's like 16 hours, it's like 10 or 12 altogether. But like, and then I go and try to read the book, and I'm like, oh my god, like thank God this was made into a movie because I can't, like, I don't care about this whole chapter. Like I don't need this information because he does meander for sure.
He does, and I think for me it adds depth to the characters. It gives me like probably my favorite of his is Revival, which is not like a super well known story of his. But it goes a lot into the background of like the character and his addiction and how he gets to the point where he gets, and it left me with a huge sense of dread at the end.
Yeah.
Have you read it?
He does that
Alka?
very nice. Yeah, I read it.
Yeah, it's so good. Like
It's
that is
amazing.
kind of like cosmic horror at the end, right there.
Yeah.
It's very Lovecraftian. Like I really, really enjoyed that. The Green Mile as well.
Well, Green Mile
Yeah.
is
a big
amazing.
masterpiece. Yeah.
That is one of the
True.
ones where I can do okay with the books. That one's okay. Like it's literally hit and miss with me when it comes to stuff
That
like
is
that.
a tearjerker, though.
Yes.
Like I cannot
Yeah.
read that book without crying.
Even
I never read the
though
short stories. Still.
even though I've like read and seen the movie a lot, I still will cry no matter what. 'Cause you just know. And it's one of those things where like, well, I know what's gonna happen now, so I'm gonna pre-cry before it actually happens. So it's sad.
Get the tissues
So,
ready.
right. Yeah. Pre-crying.
Yeah.
So.
That's funny. And then we also like Cherry here is a how do you say that? An artist with like everything horror wise.
I mean, I'm a freelance horror, but I enjoy doing the horror stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, you went for school for that,
Oh
right?
yeah. So I for those that don't know, I have 2 degrees. I have a degree in art history because originally I was gonna go to school to be an art historian. Like I wanted to be those people that like make copies of art that hang in museums. For people that don't know, a lot of museums actually hang imposter art and not the real things. Those are painted by real people. I wanted to go to school for that, and then I changed my mind halfway through, and I actually have another degree in special effects makeup.
Yeah.
So I can do anywhere from beauty makeup, which I don't really like doing. Please don't call me for your bridal makeup or prom makeup. I just won't do it.
What if I want a horror bridal?
I
makeup?
mean, if you want to,
Yeah.
I can do that absolutely. But and then I can do like the special effects and everything for like horror movies and shows and whatnot. So
Yeah, so we the reason I mentioned that is because we do sometimes cosplay and do our own makeup and whatnot. And yeah, that's always been a lot of fun.
get
and
really
free.
into it. Yeah, get really
Mhm.
into it.
Yeah.
So
I have even been Jigsaw.
That's so nice.
I don't know if people have seen it. I will show it. Well done. Where's the podcast? Here.
that's how much I love horror.
Let me show it. Can
I went
people
to go
see
get a degree
this?
You
and
do
something.
cosplay for the podcast?
We could
did
always do a podcast.
We can do it for
cosplay.
the podcast one day. That we all do a
Yeah.
cosplay on the
I'm gonna have
podcast.
to fly Cherry over here, get her to do my bridal
I did
makeup,
this myself.
and fly her back.
No, if I leave
But,
America, I'm not
yeah,
coming back. I'll
we
pack my
love
computer
to
too.
do we love to do it and make some. I don't know if you want to post it
You know,
here
Cherry,
too,
it's
Cherry.
legal here
One
to shave
couple
your
of
hair,
yours.
so-
That's legal.
Cherry?
We'll say that again. I don't know if I have
Do you
any
want
in the Discord.
Oh, you don't have that?
Yeah.
Darn it. Okay, so this was Jigsaw, and I did this for Halloween. And this was actually one of the sisters in Resident Evil 8. I tried to cosplay that. I do it myself sometimes
That is
because,
amazing.
yeah. And I really love to do that, so I wanted to show that because horror team, right?
I can probably watch some tutorials if necessary. I can.
Yeah, it's so much fun to do.
There's see, I've always thought about putting tutorials out there, but I'm like, everyone does it. I don't want to do it.
It's a very, very
I don't wanna do it.
oversaturated market.
It is. It is
For
very
sure.
oversaturated for sure.
Yeah.
And I really like, I don't know. I'm the same way with like TikTok. Like I never want to be on TikTok being like streamer tip. Like I just no.
Well, special effects, horror special effects especially, might be a niche that is not like. super
Yeah,
big.
it's definitely a lot different from people doing like the body paint and like type
Yeah.
of like facial makeup that they do. There's not really a lot of people that do that, thankfully, but
I think we covered everything, right?
I think so, yeah.
I think we did. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
What did you think of your first podcast evening?
she
Sadie?
was super nervous, guys. Super
Yeah,
nervous.
she was so
Yeah.
nervous. I love it.
I am. No, I wasn't.
No, she wasn't.
Yeah, she
I
wasn't
was.
nervous.
I wasn't.
No,
I had it totally together.
yeah.
100%, yeah.
But I mean, it was really not a bad ride. It's so much fun talking to people and
No, I had a lot of fun.
Right?
This is like
Yeah.
the closest I can get to like a just chatting stream. I still don't understand how streamers can just sit there and just chat. Like, I know that's what we're doing now, but like to make that like my everyday stream.
We're sitting here for 1 hour and 50 minutes just
Right.
chatting. Jerry, hello.
Well, we were talking about her. It's completely different.
This is like the ninth week we do this. I mean, what do you mean?
I just don't know how people can do it. Like, that's what I stream for like 5 hours a day,
I think
5 days a
I
week.
think if you do just chatting, you really need to like prep your stream a lot.
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
I very much go with the flow and end up always talking about food somehow. So
like, as long as I had chat there, I think
again.
chatting with me or had people on
Anybody
stream
needs
with
a
me with
recipe?
this, 100%.
Yeah. Hey guys, Kill has a killer pasta sauce recipe. Go and ask him.
Ooh, yummy.
Ooh. I'm making pierogies tonight.
Ooh.
Ooh.
We're coming over for dinner.
Yes. Or you can just, I can fly you here for that too.
That's okay, yeah.
Right?
Do my makeup, cook dinner.
Yeah.
Live illegally in the country because I'll never come back to America. It'll be a one-way ticket, 100%.
That's okay. That's okay. You can hide in here when they come and look for you. It's fine.
Can you guys post your YouTube link in my chat?
Absolutely.
I don't really have a working YouTube yet, so I'm just gonna...
You don't have it yet? Okay.
I mean, it is there, but it's empty, so...
I'm slowly
Yeah,
getting
you can
stuff
just
on
link it, even though it's empty. This is going to be on YouTube for you too, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just link it so people can follow you.
There's my YouTube.
We're all going to have this on our YouTube, and it's going to be uploaded to Spotify too.
Super excited for
So if you
Spotify,
ever
yeah.
want to listen to us on the road, there it is.
Hi, Flash, because he said
The
he was listening to us on the
Podsisters.
road. Forever ago, but...
So yeah, and I will shout you guys out too.
Yeah. I'm currently streaming it live to YouTube. I don't stream it live to Twitch. I stream it live to YouTube just automatically.
Yeah, but I do want to promote your...
That way I
Twitch too,
figured
maybe.
with like Alpha being that way with Alpha being live on Twitch and then me being live on YouTube, we kind of get both platforms at the same time. So figured
Yeah,
that would
and
be-
I
Like that
upload this
Luca.
tomorrow because Twitch owes this for 24 hours. So after 24 hours, we can upload it.
Yeah.
So be sure to check us out on YouTube and Spotify tomorrow, same time. For now, I'm gonna look up somebody to rate.
We can't raid here on
And-
YouTube, so I'll end stream on YouTube.
I know.
I wish they had
And,
raiding. That'd be cool.
After that, I'm gonna take a little break, and then we'll be back with Phasmophobia.
Shocking. No, I'm
for
just
second
joking.
stream.
She usually takes a
So.
30-minute break, usually.
Yeah,
So,
let's find somebody.
but
Tommy Dalupa, you have a very Italian username.
I'm muting myself right now while I'm talking straight to the YouTube gang. Thank you guys for hanging out with me, for supporting me tonight through the Podsisters. Obviously we have a new person joining us. Hopefully you like the new layout. I think the layout works a lot better than what I had. We're learning, we're progressing, we're growing. But I may be back later tonight because I didn't stream on Twitch today. Because I wasn't feeling good this morning. But I may be back later tonight on Twitch or YouTube. I haven't decided yet. Most likely Twitch. Most likely YouTube. I don't know. 50-50. I'll roll for it. I'll get a D20 out and roll for it. But I'm glad you like it, Cassie. Yeah, I'm glad you like it. I think it fits a lot better. But I may or may not, because I have D&D. So I may or may not be back after D&D. Just depends. Because I feel bad that I kind of missed streaming today. So I still would like to stream. So, but I'll catch you guys later. Thank you guys so much for hanging out. We will see you next week for more Podsisters.